If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have feminism. Well, these people are really cool and edgy because they're wearing black and what were those trousers that had the strings coming out of it that everyone was wearing and we're like, oh, we're all so grunge, and then their little tassely bits would get stuck in the elevator, in the lift elevator, because they're American in the video, and then it was all when they got banned. Very good point. Ginger twins, Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap. But yes. I'm comedian Aaron Twitchen, and I am a self-confessed Spice Girls fanatic. I host the #1 top-rated Spice Girls podcast in the world, Pod of the Pops. Yes, there is more than one. There's quite a lot of competition. 3. There's 3 other podcasts. My friends have sent me a video of teenagers reacting to the Spice Girls, and they would like me to react to the reactions. I can only imagine that their reaction is respect and dignity, the same way I would treat Diana Ross or En Vogue. Let's go. Okay. They look like nice, clean children. Doesn't matter. Focus. 18 years old. What is this? I already know from the feet.
Spice Girls?
Spice Girls.
That kid knows that girl. She can stay.
Yes! I love this!
Megan and Shannon, already my favorites.
My childhood song.
Don't look so confused, Jazza.
Man, I forgot how good old music is.
Old? 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 This like just came out.
How good old music is.
This is definitely on my like Spotify party music list.
I literally don't even know who sings this. I don't know who this is. I've just heard it 1,000 times.
The temptation to sing along is
The temptation
so
to sing along is intense because it's right too.
You got to get
He knows the words. I like the way he just ad-libs it up. Jerry could never.
If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is.
Is that Mel B? Yeah, she's Judge on
She's not just Judge on America's Got Talent now. She is everything to everyone. She gave you the released nipple.
This is one of those songs that every single person knows, like the chorus, but like doesn't know any of the verses.
Everyone knows all of the verses. If you want my future, forget my past. Wanna get with me, but make it fast. I won't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together, we could be just fine. That's how well I know it. Freaking rap it off in a different tune. If you want my future. That sounds way too much like that time that Jerry sang it acoustically.
You're right. You might recognize this song. If you want my future, forget my past. If you wanna get from me, better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together, we could be just fine.
It's a little cheesy, a little corny.
Is it bad that I know every word of this song?
No, I do too.
You just call that cheesy and corny.
They're so cute. I just love them. They're such iconic people.
Iconic.
It's a catchy
She
song.
gets to stay.
It's classic.
It's
Classic.
so catchy. Everybody is like, they have to sing to it.
We're now going to show you a medley of more of this group's songs.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if I've heard their other
Don't
music.
act like you don't know.
Are you in the middle of a desert somewhere?
Yes, we're in the desert.
This is such 90s.
Honestly, I don't know any of their other songs.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Considering I know like when this came out, yeah, it's pretty good for the time.
I have never seen these videos and they're so cool.
That's right.
That's an interesting setting.
It's called London.
This is kind of cringy.
This sounds so familiar, but I don't know if I've heard
It sounds familiar because it's your goddamn life.
I didn't like that song. It was kind of boring.
The video just looks really weird. I think it's just because it's a 90s thing, I guess. Oh, I'm pretty certain I've heard this one before.
I've just like totally realised that if they've grown up on Spotify, they would never have seen the videos because you don't see videos on Spotify, you just hear them. I feel like, could I love the Spice Girls without the aesthetic? Could I love them without Jerry talking over the others about feminism and hugging trees and reading books? I don't know. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have feminism.
I've never heard the song.
You've heard this song.
Yeah, I've heard this song.
Exactly.
Some science fiction thing going on here.
They invented science fiction. You think we'd have Star Trek without them?
That's amazing.
This girl in the check.
Spice Girls? Oh, okay, I do know who this is.
3 minutes into this video and he didn't even realise it was the Spice Girls. He'd listened to the whole of the Spice album and didn't realise it was the Spice Girls. They literally named themselves. You got M in the place to like sit in your fish. You got you like MC, you like sit on an easy V. It doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me, you'll see. Damn idiots.
This was not bad.
This was not bad. It invented Motown.
I don't understand any of their music videos at all.
That was painful. It's too goofy, and that was so bad.
This is just some guy that sits in his room listening to dark indie music and is like, oh, these people are really cool and edgy because they're wearing black and what were those trousers that had the strings coming out of it that everyone was wearing and we're like, oh, we're all so grunge, and then their little tassely bits would get stuck in the elevator, in the lift elevator, because they're American in the video, and then it was all when they got banned. That did actually happen in my school.
I don't know this one either.
It seems like they're going to a funeral, but they're like all.
Because they're going to Jerry's funeral because she left them. Sometimes you can be happy at a funeral, not because the person's dead, because you celebrate their life.
Okay, Spice Girls. I know nothing about them.
For me, that was like enough Spice Girls for like a decade. I'm done now.
I can understand the nostalgia behind them.
They're like iconic, I think 80s or 90s, like
80s.
pop girl band, and it's kind of hard just not to
Said
like them or
80s.
at least appreciate
98.
They're always going to be like a classic band because everybody like knows who they're, the Spice Girls. They represent a lot of like girl power, girl femininity.
Question time.
So what do you think of the Spice Girls?
They're really weird.
Personally, it's not my type of music.
They have a few catchy songs.
It's cheesy, but you know, it's okay if you like it.
It felt very cheesy, but that's what made it so amazing.
If I lived in the 90s, I probably would have really been into
Oh, you
them.
would.
They're like the epitome of a girl band. Like if you want to be a girl band, you'd model it to some extent.
Fifth Harmony,
after
Little
the
Mix.
Spice Girls.
Well, the Spice Girls are an English pop girl group from the 90s, and we're covering them today because their first album, Spice, is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year.
20 years. How is that possible?
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow. Okay. Well, they're older than me.
How do the Spice Girls compare to girl groups of today?
I couldn't tell you because I don't listen to girl groups.
No, I couldn't tell
I
you
know
guys the
Fifth Harmony,
brothers.
and so similar. The music videos, the dancing, the music, like
Copycat.
very similar.
But
They're
respect to
much
Fifth
more
Harmony.
classier than they are today. Little Mix and Fifth Harmony, I feel like they're kind of, they want to make another Spice Girls, but you can't really compare to the first.
I don't think they're as sexual
True,
as
yeah.
I'd say a lot of girl groups are today.
A lot of media
You can see
nowadays is
Jerry's
all
dressed
about
in the bricks.
sexuality and showing off, you know, your body and whatnot. But in those videos, there wasn't really much of that going on. They were kind of like they had full-on coats on in one of them, which is totally crazy to think about compared to what we see in music videos now.
The Saturdays used to wear a coat.
General empowerment of girls and women, but nowadays I feel, this is just me, but I feel like girl bands are more empowering based off of guys.
They're
I guess
trying to
so
be
it's like,
ma- they're-
yes,
yeah.
you guys broke up, but you don't need him. Okay, but why have the guy there anyways? Just make a song about empowering girls.
I mean, yes. I would say that there's still girl bands out there today, Little Mix, that do empower. You know, Wings, that's empowering. Shout out to my ex is empowering, isn't it? They're over it. Yeah, that's a very good point. Ginger Twins, Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap. But yes.
One of the most famous things about the group was that they each had their own nickname. Do you know what they were?
I have no idea.
Isn't it like Ginger?
Yeah,
That's all I know.
Oh, I never listen to girl bands, cause I'm indie, like I don't listen. I mean, I know their name. I mean, one of them maybe is maybe called Ginger, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Yes, you do.
The only one I remember is Scary Spice.
Scary Spice. Posh Spice. That's all I know.
Baby Spice. There's Sporty Spice. Ginger Spice? I don't know the other two.
Posh Spice, Baby Spice, and then I'm just gonna go with like cayenne and paprika and cinnamon.
All right, we're gonna walk you through some of their nicknames now, okay?
It is kind of amazing that they maybe don't remember all the songs, they maybe don't know all the stuff. They're reeling off at least one or two of the nicknames, because they're still prevalent today.
This is Sporty Spice.
Sporty Spice. Wow, that's a great name.
She's holding a weight in her hand. She's a fitness gal.
She's a fitness gal.
This is Baby Spice.
Oh, I can see how, because she has like a baby face.
She looks like a 22-year-old who can't get out of her
Ugh,
childhood.
you
The other
jacked
girl,
off
she
to
looked
her.
a little athletic. This one, she's looking like with the pigtails, you know, a little babyish.
She's living up
That's
to it.
kind of weird. Why are you equating yourself with being
He spotted it,
younger
yes, it
than
was a
you
bit
are?
lower than
What?
you to eat, but, you know.
This one is Ginger Spice.
Hey, that's the one that I knew. I was like, she's pretty cute.
Ginger.
Cute.
Oh, because she's a redhead. Okay.
Ginger Spice. Ginger. Yeah, that makes sense.
I got
Yeah,
you.
sorry.
Those
folks.
shoes. Oh my gosh, I need those in my life.
Where's Pumpkin Spice? Sorry.
This is Scary Spice.
Scary Spice. I suppose that hairdo is kind of terrifying.
Her style's a little more edgy.
Is she a judge on something? I feel like she's a judge on like America's
She's a
Got
judge of
Talent.
your life.
Scary Spice has become Mel B, who's like the new person on America's Got Talent. Got it.
Finally, this is Posh Spice.
Posh.
Ooh, she's cute.
Posh Spice. Okay, I can see why they call her that.
Posh means like privileged or like dress up nice and whatnot. She might be the most famous. She might be the most rich.
So Posh's real name was Victoria Adams, but then she got married and now she is Victoria Beckham.
Oh, okay.
What?
That's
I
true.
didn't know.
That's true.
She's married to David Beckham.
What the heck? David Beckham's a lucky guy.
So finally,
Yeah,
Pumpkin
yeah.
Spice ended up selling over 31 million copies worldwide,
That's
That's
impressive.
numbers.
making it the best-selling album by a female group in history.
Read it.
Wow. Okay. Well, go Spice Girls.
Yes.
Yes, represent girls.
When you combine that album sales with the rest of the Spice Girls album sales, it's over 80 million album sales, which some say makes them the biggest British phenomenon since the Beatles.
That's crazy.
That's kind of scary.
Suck it, One
I
Direction.
never want to associate them in the Beatles.
They had sold out tours, they had tons of merchandise, they even made a movie called Spice World.
They did? In a movie?
Really? Oh,
Still
I've
waiting for the
never
Oscar.
heard of
I
that.
feel like I've heard of it before, but never actually seen it.
You know that was a bad movie. I've never even seen it or heard of it, but I can just tell it was bad.
If the Spice Girls were around today, would they still be able to achieve this kind of success?
Sadly, I don't think so. I don't think that their particular sound would go well into
I mean, they'd update
music
it.
industry.
I think if One Direction's still relevant, then yes, they'd be able to do it.
Yes, I still
I
listen
think he had a
to
point there.
their songs, and my friends love their songs.
I think so. I think they would have to conform a little bit to fit modern music.
If it's completely new, I think
have
someone
to
would have took it
update
on,
it.
but I'm not sure if it would have had the exact success it did, because like their outfits and the way they shot their music videos and even the music was definitely like 80s, 90s culture.
Yeah.
And like the culture we have today is so much different.
So thoughts? So many. For the most part, they were good. Okay, I wasn't too angry. Maybe that one kid was like, oh, I'm listening to indie music. Okay, he got on my wick. But then he did make a good point at the end. A point I can't remember now. Maybe what we've learned is I should let go. But then I still listen to new music. I could name every member of Little Mix. I can name all of Fifth Harmony. I know other stuff that's relevant. I mean, obviously I don't listen to any boy bands or male singers because I don't like the male voice. That's why I sound like this. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and share, or tell your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube and Facebook channel. Alternatively, if you want more Spice Girls, and let's face it, who doesn't, you can find our podcast, which is dedicated to the Spice Girls' solo careers, Pod of the Pops, on all platforms. Laters. Hello, I am comedian Aaron Twitchen, and I am a self-confessed. Like, could I love them without the interviews? Could I rub them? Could I rub them? I could rub them. Just fired there. And they want me to react to the reactions of the reactions of the reactions of the reactions of the reactions ad infinitum. So you'll be there.